Welcome to the fame. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Lands a big hook. Morrison's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Customato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
Good combination punch by David HAYE right there, and that has his corner cheering him on. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He gets off with a combination up top. You got to watch out for that left hand. David HAYE is so dangerous in so many ways, but that left hand especially. Morrison's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Excellent 1-2 by Morrison. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He just missed that shot up top. We count down the final moments of this round. Well-struck, solid combination by Tommy Morrison. Morrison scoring with that right hand. End of round one. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good right hand. The combo lands upstairs. Resourceful jab by Tommy Morrison.
Use the ring. Come on, get focused.
David HAYE's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. So David HAYE finds a way to recover and fight on. HAYE was definitely rocked moments ago. Still a lot of drama to be played out in this round. David HAYE's in better shape than he was moments ago, though.
Yeah, physically I agree with you. He's fine physically, but I got a report in camp about a week ago from some of my spies there that he got dropped in sparring. So mentally, I'm wondering right now if some ghosts are visiting him a little bit. Memories from that.
Good job.
Rushing uppercut by David HAYE. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
With the hook.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Scores well to the head with the right hand. And we come to the end of round number 2. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Very accurate two-punch combo by David HAYE. The big Brit with a fine-looking jab. David HAYE scores. David Haye's opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Double jab by David Haye. Scored well up top. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
And he ties up on the inside. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Come on, kid.
David Haye's nose is starting to bleed. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by David Haye. David Haye's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up.
Tommy Morrison's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. David Haye's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
He scored well after being hit himself. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by David Haye. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Good solid 1-2 by Tommy Morrison. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Some more head movement.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Focus. Oh, you got this one.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by David Haye. Downstairs with a right hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Morrison's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
I want to see combos.
Throw them in there.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 for that.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. They both decide to bring it. Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Hey, dazed his opponent that time with that power punch. How about that? Another right hand. It is he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And banging away he goes. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight. David Hayes showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Oh, a good right hand by Tommy Morrison. Took a shot, now he gives a left. David Hayes landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. David Hayes tagged. Momentum has shifted. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on!
And that's the end of round 5. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. David Hayes just not showing me enough offense right now. I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something forth.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
That's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Scores with the combo to the head. David Hayes hit by that power shot. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Straight right, unable to connect. And that does it for this round. Pure savagery in there right now. Just a brutal display with both men showing it all over their face.
It's gonna happen. You gonna catch him.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Tommy Morrison's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Tommy Morrison. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Protecting his head well with his guard. That was not well targeted by Morrison. Morrison's got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, he can't see. And that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
At the halfway point of round 7. Well placed, straight right hand. Well, this is just a minor obstacle to overcome, but still for David Haye, it is something that's a challenge. He has a bloody nose now. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Tommy Morrison's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. David Haye's able to avoid that punch. Morrison's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
And that's the end of round 7.
You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why?
Morrison's leading on your scorecard as we start round number 8, Teddy. But there is some doubt here. Only a few rounds remain.
Yeah, don't forget now in the other corner what's going on. We're just looking at one side here, Joe. But in the other corner, they're very aware of what's going on. They're behind. They're telling their guy, get after him. So it's not going to be enough to just stay status quo. This guy better be ready to lift up his concentration a little.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by David Haye. That's a hook right to the flank. Good flush shot upstairs. Solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
2, 3.
Stand up! Stand
Morrison's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Good block by David Haye. David Haye's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
Double up on your...
Good job by David Haye, just staying sound defensively, able to block that punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A stabbing right hand comes in by David Haye. A little 1-2, jab, followed by the cross.
Unload! Unload!
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 8. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
How you feeling out there? You're not winning.
Morrison's coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now, what he's got to do is buy some time. And you got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab. You want to move. Anything. You can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round. Get your head clear. You're going to win the other round.
Keep your head moving. Yeah, that's it.
Little head hunting with the left. He is damaged badly there. He made big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. David Haye's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. David Haye's knockout ability cannot be underestimated. This fight had everything leaning decision. They were coasting along, then he ended it.
Well, this one brings you back to the annals of the sport.